This is another spontaneous happening in the library. No one is here, so I can speak. When you're in the library, everything is silent, but there's the tension of just people wanting to speak, and then suddenly, when no one is there, you just want to speak. You want to say something. It's not true silence. It's just tense silence. It's like silence. There's many words in the brain. So many words happening. So many people are looking, and they're just waiting to say something. Can't get out of the library just to say something, or people to leave. It's not true silence. If it's true silence, then you're just here. You really. There's something unspeakable. You encounter the unspeakable, and then you decide. It's silence. But otherwise, it's just somebody tells you to shut up, man. Like, okay. That's like, that's forced. It's like, why do you want me to shut up? Like, I want to say something. Yes. It's gotta say something. Yeah. It just came that I read this quote that it's not really a quote. It's something Papaji said. Indian mystic. He was saying, the drunkard. He just lives as a drunk. He can just be drunk. For all his life, he just lived as a drunkard. He doesn't care about this. He doesn't care about finding true self or true nature or God or anything like that. It's just being drunk, sitting in a corner and just. It's only when he encounters something so beautiful, something so ecstatic, that he sees the stain that's on him, the stain that's preventing him from seeing his own self. He recognizes the stain, and then he decides, I have to get out of this. I have to change this. I cannot stay in the rut, just drinking all day. I have to change. And this really resonated for me, because this was also a situation here. I elaborate on it. I continue. Papaji continues here also to elaborate further what's happening. It's more like the distance. He sees the distance from his own self. How far is he? So long he's been in the corner, so far. So many things happen, and he realizes, oh man, I'm so fucking far away. This is my true self. It's right there. And I'm just sitting here. Something so beautiful, but it's like a door is closed, almost closed, and there's just some light there at the end of the tunnel. And the drunkard is like, oh, it's my true self. It's so far out. And that's where the seeking happened. So I complete what Papaji says. I want to complete this his statement here. And the drunkard is pregnant. He doesn't know it. He thinks that he will go at the end of the tunnel. He will go and get the light, but he's actually pregnant with the light that he's seeking. He's pregnant with it. There's a suicide bomber. There's a suicide bomber inside the drunkard. He's pregnant with a suicide bomber, and the suicide bomber wants to get out. And all is necessary. He wants to explode. So much beauty, so much grace, so much marvel inside. He just wants to show how much is inside. He wants to explode and says, look at this, look what's here. So much is in here. And the drunkard is like, I'm gonna go there. I have to. I'm determined. He's the caterpillar. The caterpillar holding the butterfly, and the caterpillar wants to get to the end of the tunnel. But it's not the caterpillar, it's the beauty inside that he's pregnant with, that wants to go out and explode from the drunkard out. It's that same light in the tunnel that wants to explode from inside the suicide bomber, from inside the drunkard or the suicide bomber, whatever. And just when he explodes, he goes. The drunk is gone. Then the drunkard is completely gone, and then the beauty remains. The peace, you know, is free of the self. There's peace, but there's death. You know, he thought he would get it. You know, but he had to explode. He had to die for his beauty to shine, and then there's no distance because the distance is imaginary. You know, then when the drunkard is gone, the light at the end of the tunnel is not at the end of the tunnel. It's also here. There's no distance. Distance is cut, and they're together. Yeah, sometimes I say this, like, God is just a suicide bomber. He's just waiting to show all this, all what's inside, to show everything is inside. So much tension is there. You can't wait to get it out, to release it. And then there's laughter, you know. And the mind of the drunkard is like, what? Like, isn't this mine? It's like, and then something laughs. He doesn't realize it. He'll have to go for this to be. It's not that he's the one who encountered it. He's just a tool for love, for life to encounter itself. This truth is going just there. It knows exactly where it's going. Whether he's going to do something about it or not. Whether the caterpillar decides to, you know, hide underneath the tree or something, or, you know, or do anything. It doesn't matter. The butterfly will come out anyway. There's a time it will just have to come out. If the caterpillar decides, I'm going to fly instead of the butterfly, it won't matter. The butterfly is going to go. It's not the caterpillar is going to get it. The caterpillar is not going to get anything. It's going to be just holding keeping. It's just a tool, the pot that carries the gold. You know, carries, you know, the fireworks that wants to come out. You know, something. Yeah, just a carrier for the truth. And this is how the act happens. You know, it just goes to itself. It knows itself. That beauty knows itself. And yeah, that's why it's a dead piece. This piece is totally dead. It leaves no trace of the caterpillar. It's dead. It's peace without anyone to hold it. Just there, shining, being, and no one to own it. All those prophets, they never said anything. They said it was all from God. They never said anything. Because, you know, and everyone never said anything. And they said they're human. People said then after that they're gods or they're special. They're not special. They're just human beings. But they just said it like it is. The words are not ours. It just, there's something in us that wants to come out. That's something that's profound. It's saying this. It is just expressing itself. That's all. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. In this made-up silence, I have to say something.